Hello everybody, this is Emmanuel Weikhausen from FastLien, our amazing software, and in this video I will show you exactly all the new features that we have added to this amazing software. So let's start right away. This is your first screen that you will see whenever you log in. On your left you have your wallet. This is a new feature that I will talk about in just a couple of minutes, but this is a summary actually, so you can see there is 10 total operations, so 10 total tax liens that has been registered in your wallet. You can see there are 5 paid tax liens in my wallet in this moment, and we have 5 unpaid tax lien certificates in my wallet. So we will talk about the wallet a little bit later, and I will show you all the features. In the center column you will have the next sales, so this is a summary of the next auctions that will be available in the next 30 days. So you can click on those and you will be brought exactly to the page where you can download the list and do your research. On the right side, you have the reminders. This is a very cool feature that we have added to our wallet. So you can actually set reminders for your tax liens that are going to redeem, or you want to buy the subsequent liens or subsequent taxes on those tax liens. You can set up reminders and you will be automatically notified when the due date is approaching. So if we scroll a little bit lower, we have over here our map of the United States. There are color coded, so you can see the light blue states are the lien states, so the states that only sell tax liens. The dark blue states are the states that only sell tax deeds. The orange states are the hybrid states, so the states that sell tax liens and tax deeds. So those are very interesting, like Florida and Nevada and Illinois and all that kind of states. And then we have our redeemable deed states. Those are very, very interesting too. They are color coded with yellows. Some of those states are Texas, Hawaii, Georgia, Tennessee. So very, very interesting stuff. You can click on those states. Let's say you click on taxes, and you will be brought to a page where you can see all the auctions available in the next 30 days in Texas. And I will talk more in detail about the sales page just in a minute. So let's go back to our homepage. On the lower right side, we have all the latest news for the tax lien and tax deed world, gently provided to us by the National Tax Lien Association. Okay, so let's go check out the sales page. So click on sales. This is the most important feature of our software, FastLien. So you can actually see how many upcoming sales you have in the next 30 days. We have a total of 877 auctions coming up the next 30 days. There is also a summary on how many parcels there will be available at the auction. So there are more than 60,000 parcels in those 877 auctions. And there is also a total aggregate sales amount that tells you that there are more than $103 million in tax liens available in the next 30 days. So this is very important stuff to know, so you can do your research better, right? If we scroll down, you can see all the upcoming auctions. So there are some in New Jersey. So they are all subdivided by important information. So the sales start date, the state, New Jersey, or other states, the county. So if there are townships, it will be listed over here. How many parcels are there in that particular auction? The aggregate sales amount for that particular auction. The bid procedure, so if it's a bid down the interest rate, it's premium bidding. You can also see what type of auction there will be. So if it's a live auction, if it's an online auction, if in that state or in that particular auction there are OTCs, so over-the-counter certificates, in this case no or yes. The type of auction, so a tax lien auction or redeemable deed auction or deed auction. And obviously the most important things, the links to download the list. So let's click on the raw button. It will download the list. Let's click on it. And it will actually provide you the list as is and as provided to us by the county. So you can do all your research directly from this Excel spreadsheet. That's very simple, and it will also save you a lot of time. Okay, you can also sort this list by state. So if you are interested in attending an auction in a particular state, like Florida, for example, you can just click on Florida and it will sort only the Florida auctions available for the next 30 days. You can also sort by type. So if you're interested in only lien auctions, you can click on lien. Or if you are interested in deed auctions, you can click on deed, and in a matter of seconds, FastLien will sort the list by your criteria. And you can obviously also filter by type of auction, so live auctions or maybe online auctions. If you want to see older sales that has already passed, you can click on old sales, and the software will show you all the past sales. Okay? If you click on the X, you will see the next sales for the 30 days. A very interesting feature is the calendar button. You can click on calendar, so you can see by day which counties actually are attending their auctions. Okay, so this is very, very cool. They are also color coded, so you can see that the light blue are lien auctions and the dark blue are deed auctions, and the yellow one are redeemable deed auctions. So very, very interesting. You can really do your research in a matter of seconds and click on those and download the list. So if you arrow forward, you can see the upcoming sales for the next months, November, December, and you can do the same thing arrowing back and see the previous auctions. Okay, let's go back to sales. If you click on the plus sign, you can see some more important information on that particular auction. So this is the sale location, the phone number of the tax collector. You have the email of the tax collector, so you can email or call them for important information. And there is also the link to the property appraiser website, and also the link to the tax collector website, so you can view important information and do your research in a faster manner. So for the states of Florida and New Jersey, which are very interesting states for tax lien and tax deed investing, we have added some very interesting feature. Let's check them out. So let's click on Florida. You can see we have a summary page with an image of the Florida counties, and also a summary of the most important stuff to know about Florida tax lien and tax deed auctions. So you can see that the tax lien auctions will be held between May and June. There is a bid down the interest rate bidding method. The maximum interest rate is 18%. There is a monthly accrual rate, and the redemption period is 2 years. And obviously Florida is one of the states that you can find the OTC list, so over-the-counter list. So if we click on upcoming sales, we will be brought to the page where we can find all the upcoming auctions for the next 30 days, just as I showed you before. So let's arrow back. Another very interesting feature are the OTC lists. So clicking on this link, you will be brought to this page where you can actually find all the OTC lists, so the over-the-counter list for each Florida county. Over-the-counter certificates are very interesting because you can buy them directly from the county and actually get them for the maximum interest rate for that county. So it's actually 18% on that particular certificate. So this is our preferred strategy to purchase tax liens in Florida. On every tab you can see the county name and how many certificates are there actually in that list. So this is very helpful because you can select the best county that have maybe more certificates available. If we go, let's check out the list for Duval County. Where's Duval? Over here. So there are actually 3,380 OTC certificates in Duval County. So let's click on Access. It will give me a summary for how many total certificates there are available, OTCs obviously, and what's the face value of all the certificates and the total assets value of all the certificates in this list. This is actually an enriched list. So it gives you more information than the list that you can find on the sales page. So it gives you the face value, obviously, of the tax lien. it gives you the property use. So what kind of property this tax lien is attached to, the assessed value of the property, the land value of the property, the building value. We have also added a lien to land ratio and a lien to value ratio. So the lower the number, the better the deal is. Another important feature is that you can actually sort this list directly from within the software. So you can actually set some criteria in order to sort your list. So let's say that I'm interested in a face value of minimum $1,000, and I'm interested in a land value of at least $5,000, and also I'm interested in an assessed value of $20,000 minimum. Okay, so once you've put in your criteria, you can actually see that the page from 166 pages actually end up to just one page. So this is very, very interesting because you can do all your research right within the software. Another interesting filter is that I can put in the property use. So let's say that I'm only interested in single families. And in a matter of seconds, the software only showed me the OTC tax liens attached to single family properties. If you click on the plus button, we can see other information regarding this particular tax lien. You can see the certificate number. You can see the certificate percentage. It's 18% because we are looking at an OTC certificate, so an over-the-counter certificate that you can buy directly from the county. There is also the address of the property and the city, Jacksonville, Florida, and the zip code. Another interesting feature that will help you with research is those three buttons. You can click on the yellow one, it will bring you to Google Map. So if you click on that one, you can see that Google Map will open, and we can see that we can look at the property. So actually this is the property which the tax lien is attached to, and we can do some more research looking at the neighborhood, for example, and do some more research, look on how the condition of the property is, and if everything is okay, we can select to buy this certificate. Okay, so let's go back to our software. You can do the same thing clicking on the blue button. It will bring you to Zillow. Zillow will give you more in-depth information about the value of this particular property, how many bathrooms, how many baths, the square footage of the property, and the address. And you can also look at the other properties that have been sold nearby that property and do your comps, so you can determine exactly what that property is actually worth. Okay, so the next button, the green button over here, will bring you to bestplaces.net. This is a nice website if you want to know a little bit more about the neighborhood. So it will give you the total population for that zip code, and the median household income for that particular zip code, the median home price, median age, employment rate, and all kind of information that you really need to in order to determine if that's a good zip code, if that property is actually in a good neighborhood. So as you can see, those are features that are very important for anybody who's buying tax liens, doing research on tax liens, and really helps you save a ton of time. Okay, so let's say you want to download the list. You did your research, you put in all your important criteria, and you want to download the list in order to do research offline. You can do that. Just click on download CSV, and the software will automatically download a CSV file, and you can import that one in Excel or whatever other spreadsheet you're using. You also have on the right side the links to the property appraiser and the tax collector for Duval County. This is very useful if you want to do some more research. You just click on the property appraiser button and you will be brought to the Jerry Holland property appraiser website. Same thing for the tax collector. You click on the link and it will open the Jim Overton tax collector website. Okay, so let's check out New Jersey. Okay, this is the main page for New Jersey State. On your left side, you have an image with all the counties of New Jersey state. If you click on upcoming sales, you will be brought to the page where you can see all the upcoming auctions for the next 30 days and all the important information that you can see above that we already discussed previously. Let's go back. So in the case you want to check out all the auctions for a particular township or county, you can click on tax liens and do your research directly from within the software. Another very interesting tool that we made especially for New Jersey State is our ROI and interest forecasting calculator. Let's click on the button. In this page, you can see there are two strategies that you can actually use in New Jersey when you buy tax liens. So there is an interest strategy. This is very, very interesting. It's a unique tool that we have developed it, and there is no other software that have this kind of tool available. So you can actually, with the interest strategy, you can calculate the impact and the blended ROI on your total tax lien, paying also the subsequent taxes. As you know, in New Jersey, you can buy the tax lien, and when you buy the tax lien, you actually can also purchase the subsequent taxes. The subsequent taxes are actually very interesting because you can buy them and lock down an 18% interest rate on those taxes. So we have developed this calculator in order to show you how the subsequent taxes will impact the ROI of your tax lien. So let's check it out. Okay, so this is the homepage of the calculator. You just have to select the district, let's say Allentown, and let's say your tax lien amount is $3,000. Okay, let's say your auction interest is 12%. Okay, there is obviously no premium because you have purchased this certificate at a 12% interest rate. The date, so let's say you have purchased it the 11th of October. Let's set the redemption date, a couple of years. Okay, let's say March 2022. And this is the interesting part because you can put in the subsequent taxes that you want to pay on that property. So let's say the taxes, the first quarter of taxes are $230. Okay, the subcharges, so like sewer, water charges, are about, let's say, $150 per quarter. And if you click on calculate ROI, the calculator will show you how your tax lien will be performing in the next years. The first thing that you want to check out is the tax lien ROI. So your tax lien is actually gaining 19.47% in total. Okay, the subsequent taxes ROI will be 17.65%. So the total ROI, the blended ROI, will be 18.5%. The calculator also will show you the amount in dollars. So the total invested will be $6,420. This is very important because you will have to know how much money you have to invest to pay the subsequent taxes. So the calculator will show you that. This is the total interest you will get paid on the amount invested. So a little bit more than $1,187. So if we scroll down, we have some more information. We have again here the tax lien ROI, total tax lien ROI, the subsequent taxes ROI. You can see the total days between purchase and redemption, 524 days. The amount invested is $3,000. That's the amount of the tax lien. And the redemption penalty is $60. So obviously you will get a 2% penalty on your tax lien. In this case, there is no year-end penalty. A year-end penalty is a penalty that will be paid by the municipality when you are investing more than $10,000 in the given year, in the year that you purchased the tax lien. So the cost of the tax lien plus the investment of the subsequent taxes, if those are greater than $10,000, the municipality will pay you a 6% penalty. So that's very interesting. It will give you the interest on the certificate in the dollars amount, so 524, and it will give you also the information on the subsequent taxes ROI. So amount invested, you will need to invest $3,420 for the next 2 years in subsequent taxes. And the interest on those taxes will be $603.63. The software also gives you a simulated 5-year interest. You can see per year how much you're actually gaining on that particular tax lien and on the subsequent taxes. So the blended ROI and the total ROI. So 14.85% for the first year, 27.92% for the second year, 39.46% for the third year, and 50.43% for the fourth year, and 60.95% for the fifth year. So very, very interesting stuff, guys. With this calculator, you can actually see how the subsequent taxes actually impact the ROI of your tax lien. Okay, so time for my favorite feature of FastLien, the wallet. So click on the wallet button. This is your portfolio manager, guys. This is where you can manage your tax liens. So above you have those 3 columns. The first one are the paid certificate column, where you can see how your portfolio is actually performing. So once you have a certificate that has been paid, it will automatically update your paid certificate tab, and you can see exactly how your tax lien are performing with a graph or in dollars. So in this example, I have $12,700 invested capital, and it turned out to $1,600 in profit. So this is how my paid certificate has performed. The center tab instead tells you how your unpaid certificates are actually performing. So if you have still outstanding certificates, you can see how much capital you have invested and the estimated 1-year profit. So how much profit you will make in 1 year. You can see that every certificate number is one graph. If you hover over the graph, you can see that the blue part is the invested capital and the orange part is the estimated profit for 1 year. So every year, this is the profit you will make on that particular tax lien. In the right column, you have your reminders. The reminders are very interesting because you can set them up in any way you like. So you can decide whenever you want to receive the notification. Let's say you want to receive a notification of a tax lien that is approaching the end of the redemption period, maybe a month before the ending of the redemption period. So if you enter the date, the software will send you an automated email telling you that the due date is approaching, and you can reach out to the county office and apply maybe for a tax lien application or asking more information on how to proceed. Below you have a list of all the certificates that has been purchased. The green one are the one that has been paid, and the other ones are the ones that are not yet paid, so they are still pending. You can sort by paid only, so it will only show you the paid certificates, and you can also sort by unpaid only. If you click on the X, it will resume. So if you want to modify one of the reminders, or if you want to set another reminder, you just click on the first button that says set up reminders, and you can add up to 4 reminders for that particular tax lien. There is also some important information on the tax lien, when it has been purchased, the auction date for the particular county where you've purchased the tax lien in, and the redemption period. So you have 24 months of redemption period. And you can put in up to 4 reminders in order to be notified whenever you want. Click on the back button. Let's say you want to edit this particular certificate. You click on the middle button and you can put in some information. So you can put in the purchase date, you can put in the state where you have purchased the certificate number, what type of property it is, if it's a single family, it's a condo, it's a piece of land, and the auction interest that you are getting on that particular certificate, and also the invested amount and the face value of this certificate. You can also add some notes. So let's say you want to put in some important notes, you can do that, and you can just click on update and it will be updated. In the case the certificate will be paid, you can click on mark as paid. You just have to insert the payment date. So let's say it has been paid today, and then just click update. And if you go back, you will see that this certificate has been updated. Okay, so very, very interesting stuff, guys. The reminders will be set up over here, so you can see the latest reminder that you have set up. And obviously the software will automatically notify you whenever a due date is approaching. In the upper right corner, you can click and see the latest changes and updates, improvements that we've made on the software. So that's very useful also. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked all the new features that we added to our amazing software FastLien. Check us out on our website, fastlien.co, and you can also try the software for free, so you can check out yourself all these amazing features, and then you can purchase. We have our 30 days money back guarantee, and so you can take advantage of that also. Okay, thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye bye.